What's going on, guys? This is Pikachu OTC from Simple Trade. Welcome to another weekly review in which I'll be talking about some runners from the past week. And if last week we talked about the OTC heating up, this week we had a confirmation that the OTC is hot. And the first stock of this weekly review, which prove what I'm saying, is the stock BNOW. The stock absolutely exploded 1,150% in only 2 days. An insane run for an OTC stock with very high liquidity. You can see over 1 billion volume in 1 day, meaning there was more than $5 million worth of trades in that day. So you could have made a lot of money from that run. And that stock was also alerted on our Discord channel by myself and from Pennywhale 30 seconds after the market opened. So if you are not on our Discord channel, make sure to go to the description and join to get these kind of alerts so you don't miss these kinds of runners. A little about the company BNOW. It is a pink current information stock in the bioscience sector. It has a very good float of 725 million shares. And the setup that you are seeing on the chart is one of the OTC Oracle patterns. So if you want to identify these kind of patterns, consider taking the OTC Oracle course. Now, the reason that the stock rise so hard is due to the news that was released pre-market on that same day on March 17th, where they announced that their production facility was completed. The chairman of BNOW stated the new facility will produce over 1,000 gallons of Biodox or Diox Plus per day, which represent revenue of approximately $300,000 per day, meaning that this allows for an annual revenue to meet the demand of approximately $78 million before expansion would be required. Now, the market cap of BNOW before that news was released was around $500,000, and they're talking about $78 million worth of revenues. So by market cap speaking only, this stock should be at the price of 0.1. We're talking about a dime, and that's about 16,000% run from the price prior to that news. So with these insane numbers and that market cap so small, the stock got a massive volume and ran 1,150% in only 2 days. Now, this kind of a run brings more and more eyes into the OTC, because when someone sees 1,000% runner with a liquidity of over $5 million worth of volume, they want to join the boat and they try to seek for the next 1,000% runner. So BNOW might be the stock that enlightened the OTC, and the next week, the following week, could be very, very, very hot. And now we will move on to the next stock of this weekly review, and that stock is IFXY. We already covered this one on the previous weekly review, and I'll just give you a short update about their new president announcement and the merger announcement itself. So as you can see right now on the screen, IFXY tweeted that paperwork for OTC markets, SOS, and new majority owner of IFXY are being completed. We are expecting March 21st as the official announcement date of our new captain. Very sorry for the delay, but things must be 100% correct the first time when dealing with a company this big. Now remember, this is a company with over $18 million worth of revenue, and they surpasses that easily according to the previous tweet. Also, they state that the expecting time to announce the new captain is March 21st, meaning that this is this Monday. So keep your eyes out for IFXY, who that captain is going to be, who that company is going to be, because the current market cap of IFXY is $28 million, and if they surpasses $18 million easily, and this is only the first company, the future of IFXY should be much more brighter. As you can see right now, it's on an uptrend in some sort of a tunnel, and it will be interesting to see the price action on Monday before and after the news. And from here, we will move on to the next company of this weekly review, and that company is MSTO. The stock ran 100% on a very high volume, 454 million in 1 day. Also very high liquidity. You could have made a lot of money in that run. And the reason for this run is very simple, and it is actually hanging on BNOW reason of run. So just like BNOW, MSTO released news about expected 2022 revenues, and as you can see from that news, the CEO stated, "We fully intend to acquire an additional 10 parcels in 2022 on the Florida Panhandle. This will give us the potential to generate 40 million plus in revenue with 20 million plus in profit." Now, the market cap of MSTO before that news was around $1.5 million, and he is talking about 40 million plus in revenues and 20 million plus in profits. So we are also talking about a potential 1000% runner by market cap speaking only, and MSTO float is almost exactly the same as BNOW, so people were expecting the same reaction and the same response. And we did get a very nice run of 100%, and this just shows you that the OTC is heating up, because a stock running 100% based of an expectation to make the same run as BNOW. And now we will move on to another stock that ran also very nicely, and mostly because of the BNOW run, and that stock is ALST. And as you can see, the stock gapped up and run 330% on a very high volume considering to the float of this stock. ALST is a pink current information stock with about 600,000 market cap, and the float is around 58 million shares only. This is a very low floater. And on March 17th, the company signed LOI to acquire 25% of metaverse technology company Advent Galaxy Incorporation. Now, per the news, under the transaction, ALST will purchase 25% of all common shares of Advent Galaxy by issuing preferred Series B shares of ALST price at $10 per share in an aggregate number equal to 1.5 million and an aggregate purchase price of $15 million, which turn makes value of Advent Galaxy Incorporation $60 million worth of company. So just like BNOW and just like MSTO, we have ALST with a very small market cap talking about potential $60 million worth of company, and that is the reason that the stock ran 330% on a very nice volume. You could also make a lot of money in this particular run. And now let's talk about the final stock of this weekly review. I already mentioned this stock on a weekly review 2 weeks ago, and that stock is DUTV, and as you can see, the stock ran 300% in about 3 weeks with very high volume. Now let's understand what's going on with DUTV. So DUTV is a pink current information stock. Its float is around 1.2 billion, and it does not dilute at all. It has the shell risk on OTC markets, and on March 1st, the company issued a press release stating the new CEO of Digital Utilities Ventures, which is DUTV, and that CEO is Mark K. Galswick. Now that CEO has a very impressive track record, and if you search his name on Google, you will find many patents and many companies that he is in charge of. And the more due diligence people made on that stock, the more it rised. And the CEO himself opened a new Twitter account, stated that, "Hello everyone, this tweet is to confirm that it is indeed me." With the new Twitter account, most of you already know I joined the past couple of months, also became the CEO of publicly traded company DUTV, and on the same day he tweeted, "Additionally, I am the founder, chairman, owner, and CEO of the companies of Easy Automation Incorporation, Easy Energy Systems Incorporation, and Easy Energy Finance Incorporation. My plan is to bring a number of disruptive companies and technologies all under the DUTV publicly traded company." So he brings one of the private companies into the DUTV, which is an OTC company. Now a man with a track record just like Mark entering into an OTC stock traded at the prices of 0030 to 0040 is very undervalued prices, and that's why the stock started a rally of 300%. And I can tell you for a fact that this is not the end for DUTV. So give Mark a follow DUTV, and keep your eyes out for the next PR that this company might publish. One last update about DUTV is that the CEO also tweeted he has no current plans for a reverse split, and that the mission of DUTV will be to design, build, and sell disruptive factory-built modular systems to solve major world problems. This will go far beyond simply making renewables. So overall, sounds very promising, and it will be interesting to see the future of DUTV. And that was it about the weekly review, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. You already know what to do with the bell notification button. If you're not on our Discord channel yet, make sure to go to the description and join right now. And I wish you all a green and a profitable week.